Welcome to another video. This is going to be actually the first race of the season here. We're at BIR Raceway in Brainerd, Minnesota. We're here with the PGT trucking team. We're planning to run Outlaw Pro Mod, and that is an 8th mile class that they changed us to this year. We used to be quarter here last year. So we're going to see how it goes. First run's going to be mediocre. Just tame tune from last year, get the driver comfortable, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what the first run brings. Okay, after first hit we made, driver made an error of it going towards the wall and correcting way too late. So for this pass, I'm not going to make any changes for the next one. See what it'll run. It should run, give or take, a 94 or 93 in the 8th mile. One thing I'll just run through with you here is what we go through when I come back from a pass. This is the haul tech to give you a quick lowdown. First thing we do, obviously, when it comes back, download the data logger. Always check the vitals first. I always like to check my oil pressure, fuel pressure, make sure everything's good on that end. Then I usually like to also then check my EGTs, make sure if there's any change I had to make on this one here. I had to make some changes to clean up this cylinder down here, and then these two here, they weren't as happy. When the pedals, then it always usually goes to shit here, so I always never worry about that. Play with the EGTs, then go to my torque management tables, my AFR, make sure that's all good through there. Then I started seeing if I got to make any changes to down the racetrack on this. I'm not going to make any changes as much. Our shock playback and everything, how my shocks are working in unison. So that's just a quick lowdown on what we do when we come back from a pass. Obviously, then we go through the plugs, they pull them, I take a look, see how the caddy's burning, and go from there and just make sure everything's happy. And we're going to try for round 2 here. Apparently we're still number 1 qualifier at a 421. I think we went on that pass there. Yeah, 421 at 142. 60 foot was a 988, which I had a feeling it was going to slow down a bit for what I had it in it. And we'll see what happens here. I'm not going to change anything, so hopefully it goes, as I said, a 94, 93, probably, I would say 189, 188 miles an hour. So see you after round 2. Second round we went 405 at 180. That puts us higher up to number 1. Number 2 is with the qualifying sheet here, 435. So we got almost 4/10 on right now. Driver still didn't correct as quick as he should have on that pass. Was better though. Kept his foot in it the whole way. Track is very, very good. Weather's really nice outside right now. It's about 28 degrees Celsius, I believe, right now. Track temp's around 118, 116. So it's pretty good there, so can't complain. So we'll see what happens next round. And gonna make a little change to basically just give them a little bit in the 3s and we'll go from there. So we'll see you next round.
next day.
Good morning. It is Sunday, race day. We ended up qualifying number 1. Yesterday, we broke the spline actually going into the Pro Charger. So the way that we're going to do it today is we tried to get parts in, didn't happen. So since we have a bye first round, I changed it around that we got no Pro Charger on it. And I changed stuff so that since we don't have a fuel pump now, so I got the primer pump working for this. So first round, we're just gonna roll into the beams, take the bye, and then second round, I have another game plan to see if it's gonna work. To maybe we get lucky second round to go to the final. So there's 5 cars in our class, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So I didn't get any video from the bye run, but all we did was take the tree and roll to the left. So this round we have, I believe Chris Orr we have. So he's got the Firebird with Huffer sticking out of the hood. So I have a game plan here. I'll see if it's gonna work. This is gonna be a very lucky round if this works out, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll video this one and we'll see if the dice will roll up the way that we hope they do. So no one here really knows the strategy that I'm trying here right now. And that's why I like to keep it. So we'll see what happens this round, fingers crossed, and hopefully we get a win. So as you can see, we're missing something.
Do you see anything wrong here? No.
So everything from here forward got broken.
We got no way to do it!
So this is the way we're gonna run it today, NA, and then see if we get some lucky wins today. So I didn't show yesterday the broken parts we actually had. So as you can see, the Pro Charger's just sitting there. And what happened yesterday was there's a drive that goes into the crank and through the crank drive, which then turns the fuel pump and then obviously turns the Pro Charger. So as you can see here, that's no bueno. So where this happened was, you can see the splines, how bent they are. This comes from pedaling, from it slowing down and speeding up very, very quickly. So got the case a little bit, it's not bad here, but the bearing is no good. And obviously there's not enough JB Weld in this world to fix this thing. So we couldn't get the parts in time, but we're trying to make everyone believe that I did get the parts in time. So there's nothing against the rules that says I have to have my power adder on my car. So we are trying this right now and hopefully it works. But this is what happened yesterday and there's nothing I could do to fix it. I wish I had these parts. I have tons of other parts, but nothing to make the crank drive work again. So we'll see what happens and we'll go from there. So about to go for round 2, and we realize that since we have no Pro Charger, we need some weight in case he does go red and we gotta go down the racetrack to make weight. So we threw on basically everything we have here, so we actually make weight if we can get down and he goes red. So cross your fingers and hopefully we actually pull one out.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know? How would they know? How would they know?
Well, that shit didn't work. Pretty sure Chris thought something was up because he waited for us to start. So I started the car, shut off the car. So hopefully he started, then once he did, then we rolled into the burnout box. As you saw, he was waiting for us to do a burnout. Then once he did a burnout, that was my plan, then to roll up and hopefully none of his crew guys say nothing to him. And actually, my luck, they didn't say anything. Then when we rolled in, the plan was to try to take out the top bulb. Didn't happen. And then just my luck, Chris blows the tires off. So that's the way it rolls sometimes. You try to do what you can to win. I'm always the type to do something within the rules. And we will try again next time. So we're going to be down. Our next race is going to be they're going to be going to No Prep Kings here in Brainerd. I actually won't be here, but I'll be doing stuff remotely with them. And I'll actually be going to another place in Denver. So I'll be flying out there. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully you guys like a different video like this, something different. I'm more of the fan of being at the races, more than technical, but each to their own. And once again, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you at the next race.